Hola guys and girls and welcome to the GBA Teambuilder for week 9. We are facing Dan, aka aDrive, coach of the St Louis Rampardos, who is currently at the number 1 spot of our division. And yeah, this is a very important match, not only if he's in our division, so we are fighting together for the number 1 spot in the division to get secured spot into the playoffs, but the wildcard race too, which gives us like a second chance to get in the playoffs, even though not first. And we are currently at second place with 1 win less than Dan, so if we are able to win versus him, and we win in a 3-0, we will be back at first. The 2-0, he will be still in front of us with +1 more differential, but with a 3-0, we are finally back at the number 1 spot, and that's what we will aim here. We will aim for getting a win, of course, first, but after that, of course, a 3-0 would be preferred, so at least a 3-0, of course, 4 or 5 or 6-0. Why not? They all didn't matter, but won't matter as much, but we want that at least 3-0 win to come back at the number 1 spot, because even though we came from a big win last week, Dan, Turp, Gio, they all won the matches, so we basically didn't win anything in the playoff race, so that's kind of sad. We are still in the closest division. We need to get some space between the 3rd and 4th place so we can get the playoff spot. But yeah, for that we need to keep winning. We have a hard match now versus Dan. He's doing great so far. He's number 1 spot in the division. He won last time, 3-0 versus us. So it's not only a match of getting good differential, getting first spot. It's a battle of revenge. We want our vendetta versus Dan, and yeah, that is the plan right now. So what he can do basically to stop my plans on getting revenge, getting first spot, everything I just mentioned is his squad, which I will name right now with this fine piece of paper I have in front of me. He has Victini, Sylveon, Smirgle, Jolteon, Heracross, Salamence, Uxie, Golurk, Blastoise, Quagsire, and Mega Aggron. Nothing from his team changed since I faced him last. Like, he did not make any transfers because he wasn't able. I did 2 transfers last time we faced. I didn't have Delphox, I didn't have Luxray, so he has to change up his team quite a bit, but I can basically bring a very similar team, or like, not change quite a bit. It's of course only 2 months, I might not even bring 2 of them, but he needs to rethink the strategy, maybe, depending on how much he thinks these mons are a threat and whatnot. But yeah, I can basically bring a very similar team versus him like last time. It's kind of awkward to build for a rematch like that, because on the one hand you don't want to bring the same stuff again like last time, because he will see it coming, and on the other hand, that was like the best thing you could thought up, like the best thing you could bring up versus him, because you already planned and put effort into that. So it's difficult to build the rematch. Like I said, you don't want to bring the exact same stuff, but on the other hand, it's basically the best thing you can bring versus him. So it's difficult. It was kind of awkward, but I think I did a great job. But for his team, like same as last time, the biggest threat on his team are the Victini, because it's just too versatile. Like, I can prepare for physical Victini, he brings a special and just wrecks me. And same as Sylveon, like I underestimated Choice Spec Sylveon last time, or I didn't even thought about it last time, which bite me in the ass, so he may bring that again, but I won't underestimate the power of a Choice Spec Sylveon anymore. The Smeargle is up to many shenanigans. I don't fear as much, because I don't think he will really bring it. Like, I don't think he will try the final Gambit twice, because you may think I see it coming and stuff, but Smeargle can do some shenanigans which are scary. Jolteon is a fast electric type, which is always scary for my team. Then as last, of course, Heracross and Salamence. Salamence, it's just, if he's Dragon Dance, it's getting scary, because my Fairy is bulky, but not really defensive, because it has no recovery in case of a Azumarill. And my Steel type, it goes the same for my Steel type, basically. He's Cobalion with Steel Fighting type. Steel Fighting typing, goddammit, why can't I talk today? And yeah, +1 Earthquake will still do a lot to this thing, and I don't have a stab to hurt him back. I wouldn't need to go Thunder Wave. He may have Lumberry or go for Iron Head, blah blah blah. Stone Edge can miss shenanigans, so that's a problem. And of course, this Mega Aggron is a pain to take down. Thankful, I still got Mr. Man, of course, Elandros, which is one of the mons which actually able to OHKO Mega Aggron with an Earth Power. They're like maybe not many around if you don't go into the Ubers tier. So I'm happy to have Mr. Man. So Mega Aggron is stealable with Mr. Man, of course, but if I lose that, Mega Aggron will get a problem for my team in general. But yeah, that's his team. I talked about it already in my last match stance, so I don't want to go too much in detail again. He will probably bring the Uxie again to check my Mr. Man with the Cobra Berry, because that's like the best thing to check it. And same, I expect the the Uxie, and I expect the Victini. I don't know, like, Victini is hard to predict, because I don't know what he will do if he's physical special, Glaciate, Recreate, Blue Flare, defensive, the Thunder Wave. He can make many shenanigans with that team, and yeah, and I guess he will bring the same Mega Aggron again, or like a similar Mega Aggron at least, because barring Mega Mr. Man, he takes on my team so well. Mega Emo can't really touch it, because Super Power and Fire Blast do like, it's not even 2-hit KO, so, and he can retaliate back, and rest up, and blah blah blah. Mega Aggron is a pain if I don't have Mega Aggron in versus it. So, yeah, that's gonna be difficult, but yeah, that's enough on his team, I think. Let's go over my team. Now, looking our showdown, first one you can see right here is Sasha V Choice Scarf Delphox with Fire Blast, Shadow Ball, Grass Knot, Dazzling Gleam. Enough speed to outspeed his base 100s, even if they are jolly, like Victini and Salamence. And like I said last time, the big weakness I see on Dan's team is that he has no real priority. And with that mean stat priority. Priority you usually see. Of course he would bring like an extreme speed Smeargle, which still won't do much. He could bring a fake out Aqua Jet Blastoise, which is not really common, so that's priority he could bring. That's not like a real priority, I say it like that. Not priority you usually see, not priority you usually use. So once I have him on, which outspeeds all his other ones, I'm basically set to clean up or something like that. And this is what Delphox does. This thing outspeeds his whole team, barring a Choice Scarf Jolteon, and seeing how fast Jolteon is and how weak it is with a Choice Scarf, I don't think he will ever come to the idea even bring a Choice Scarf Jolteon. So this thing can outspeed everything. This coverage, I can basically give Revenge Kill close to everything. I will have to predict the round, because Fire Blast, of course, doesn't hit the Blastoise and stuff like that. Shadow Ball doesn't hit the, the Smeargle or other stuff. Shadow Ball's not that strong. Grass Knot doesn't hit the Mega Aggron, stuff like that. Dazzling Gleam doesn't hit the Mega Aggron. But yeah, Fire Blast is their main step. I can maybe, if I get down to Blaze, because like you can already see my squad right here, I don't have Hazard Removal on my Crobat, so maybe I can go down to Blaze range with some Stealth Rock switch-ins, and then I basically have a Choice Scarf and a Choice Specs if I use Fire Blast, and then I can basically go rampant on his team. Shadow Ball is for the Uxie mainly, Grass Knot is mainly for the Blastoise, Dazzling Gleam is mainly for the, the Salamence. Shadow Ball of course hits the Victini too, and yeah, that's the coverage for it. Basically, it's there to revenge kill stuff, or clean up late game maybe. With a Blaze Boost, it will get even more scarier. But yeah, that's Sasha for you. No switcheroo shenanigans this time, because I want to keep the Scarf to outspeed his whole team, barring he sets up with his Salamence to +2. Yeah, +2 we would need. But yeah, I can't, like, if Salamence Blastoise +2, I basically lost already, because it's the Salamence at +2, and you don't want to see that. But yeah, next up we got Mega Emo, returning member of my squad. Like you can see, the other 5 mons are the same ones I brought last time. Of course, EVs and movesets changed, but basically Delphox is the only one I didn't brought last time, but I changed some movesets and EVs, so maybe I can take him on better now. But yeah, we have Mega Emo here with Sucker Punch, Pursuit, Iron Tail, Will-O-Wisp. Actually no knockoff this time, because I needed Iron Tail for the Sylveon, or I wanted Iron Tail for Sylveon, better said. Sucker Punch I need for priority and Pursuit, because what cost me last game was that I couldn't wear down the Uxie low enough so that my Rock Polish Landorus could sweep. So I want Pursuit, I want a Sucker Punch, so I can Pursuit trap the Uxie with a Cold Berry. Of course I won't kill, and if he's at full I won't kill too, because he's pretty bulky and stuff like that. But if I can get enough damage on it, burn its Cold Berry so that Landorus can 2-hit KO, even 1-hit KO with a knockoff, then I'm happy. Then it's all the damage on Uxie I need. Then Iron Tail, of course, for Sylveon, and Will-O-Wisp is there to hit the Mega Aggron on switch in. Last time I had Fire Blast, it wouldn't only do 30%, and last time we brought Rest. He may bring it again. The Fire Blast is not even a free hit KO, so he can just rest up on me. I rather have the Will-O-Wisp then, force him to rest, wear him down, and make his attacks weaker, like Heavy Slam and Earthquake he brought last time, so that other mons can take the hit more easily. And of course I can Will-O-Wisp everything with switch in, barring his Victini, and he doesn't have another Fire type, right? My smart piece of paper say he does not have another Fire type, barring Victini, so that's fine. Sucker Punch, of course, because if Choice Scarf Victini, I want to Sucker Punch it. If not, and I can speed off the Recreate, I want to Pursuit Trap it. This is again enough speed to outspeed his base 100s, like Delphox, because I don't. Oh wait, I can't outspeed. Like, I just can't outspeed Jolteon with this thing. He may bring the sub shenanigans to dodge the Sucker Punch. I will be wary of that right now. If he switched into a Jolteon on my Mega Emu, I can smell the substitute coming, so that won't happen again. He may, like, they come mind games into play, like, he knows that I know that he has substitute and I have Sucker Punch, blah blah blah. But now I'm aware of that, and we can play some mind games with him. Next up, we got Mr. Man, and basically this is exactly the last thing I brought last time, only a small change into these. Last time I brought enough speed to outspeed Jolteon after Rock Polish, so it was pretty slow without the Rock Polish. Now I brought enough speed to outspeed a max speed Heracross. I still want the Modest Nature for damage output, because without the Life Orb I needed to be able to OHKO in Aggron, at least the standard Aggron. He may bring a more defensive one, then it's a 2-hit KO. But... oh wait, is it? I'm not sure. It may even 2-hit KO then. But yeah, I have a Yachi Berry, can take any ice hit with Earth Power, Sludge Wave, Knockoff, Rock Polish, the same coverage I brought last time. My idea is to late game sweep with Mr. Man right here. Once I get a Rock Polish up and have a few of his monsters a bit weakened, the Yuxi mainly, then this thing can just straight up sweep. Earth Power is main stab, Sludge Wave for the Sylveon, Knockoff for the Yuxi, and Rock Polish of course to get +2. I want a Yachi Berry so I can set up versus some mons, or even can take an Ice Punch, Ice Beam from a Yuxi and stuff like that and set up on it, or if I miss out on 2-hit KO and need 2 knockoffs and blah blah blah, stuff like that. Mr. Man is my win condition, he will be there to late game sweep him. So these are basically my 3 offensive mons, now there will come my 3 defensive mons. I brought, like last time, Rocky Helmet, Roughtskin, Dragon with Dragon Tail and Stealth Rock, and 2 new moves now. These are Pursuit and Taunt, because I have enough speed on this to outspeed in Mega Aggron, if it's not speed invested. And last time, the 2 things which Poop Dragon prevented from doing work were basically that he switched all the time his Victini out, so that it didn't take the Ruskin Rocky Helmet damage, and he Toxic me with Mega Aggron. With this thing, I can taunt the Mega Aggron, he can't Toxic me, he can't put up rocks on me, he can't rest on me. So he is forced to attack me, he will take Rocky Helmet Ruskin damage because of physical defensive, his attacks won't do much. Of course, with Earthquake, that would do even less, and I can Dragon Tail out. And Pursuit is there that he can't just, like, last time he switched his VT, took rocks damage and switched out again on my Dragon Tails. This time I want to punish him for that, I want to go for Pursuit and get some more damage on him, because last time he could just bring the Keen in again, get low enough, he was at 1 HP and could clean up my team with 2 recreates, so with Pursuit I can get some more damage on that. I can Pursuit Trap the Yuxi too, if he tries to not U-turn on me to get Ruskin Rocky Helmet damage, so I can wear the thing even down more, which adds to my plan wearing this thing down. And yeah, that's Poop Dragon for you. Basically the same thing as last time, but with a little more speed and 2 new moves to prevent what happened last time. Next up, we got Fledermaus. Basically, again, the same as last time. The physical defense form this time, I read the comments to my Teambuilder video. Someone mentioned that if I run a Jolly Nature and put more EVs in defense, I actually am bulkier than if not, because the speed is just so high. If I put the nature in it and get 10% bonus, it's easier, it's better. I was not aware of that last time, or did not thought about that. Now I do, so at least slightly changed. It's bulkier than last time. Physical defensive Crobat is mainly there to take on the Heracross, because I don't have a switch into Heracross. My Regenerator core gets decimated by Bug Stab. So I have Crobat here, which quad resists his Fighting Stab and his Bug Stab, so I can switch that in. Brave Bird, of course, is main stab. U-turn, Taunt, and Roost. This time I don't bring Super Fang. I want to bring U-turn this time, because he will be aware of me using Super Fang, because otherwise I can't touch the Mega Aggron. And if I can U-turn on him, switching out, fearing a Super Fang, get U-turn, get some momentum, I will have some fun switching something in, like Mr. Man, Mega Emo Sasha, whatever is needed. So that's why I don't have Super Fang this time. I have the U-turn. It will probably work only once, because after I go for U-turn, you probably know that I don't have Super Fang. But yeah, Taunt is there to prevent any potential Smeargle switch. And if he has a Smeargle, I can just leave with Fledermaus and Taunt it, because I'm faster. Like we saw last time, Final Gambit is not able to kill, and I will be 6-5 ahead. And maybe I can roost up later on something, because the thing is just so fast. This is again enough speed to outspeed all his base 100s. I don't want to go for the speed tie on Jolteon, because I want to be bulky, I want to be physically defensive. Black Slash for recovery, Infiltrator to get behind subs, because I don't need Inner Focus, because he does not have a Fake Out user barring Blastoise or Smeargle potentially, which I don't think he will bring. And yeah, that's Fledermaus for you. Basically my check to the Heracross and the Smeargle, and of course it's bulky, as fast, it can Brave Bird, U-turn, Taunt, Roost. It can do some shenanigans. And as last, the next returning member, Assault their Spätzle. Basically the same thing I brought last time, even the same EVs as last time, because I don't need any speed on this. With Giga Drain, Poison Jab, Earthquake, and Hidden Power Ice. The moveset changed quite a bit, like Giga Drain and Earthquake I had last time too. Earthquake, of course, to hit the Jolteon, Giga Drain as main stab. This time I have Poison Jab, because last time he brought a Spec Sylveon, and my only switch in was Crobat, which couldn't really hit it, barring a Brave Bird. And Spätzle could take the hit, but it can't really retaliate back. So this is why I have Poison Jab this time, so in case he's not a defensive Sylveon, I can hit it hard with a Poison Jab and get some good damage on that. And I have Hidden Power Ice here for the Salamence, because Salamence is a threat. I don't want to think that about me. If he's special Salamence, I can take a Fire Blast, I can take a Draco, and Hidden Power Ice will do a lot, if not straight KOs thing, depending on his investment. So that's why I have Spätzle here with Hidden Power Ice. And yeah, this is my 6-man squad. Basically, the strategy is the same as last time, but I changed up some stuff. There's Sasha now instead of Azumarill. So, yeah, I hope this thing can do some work. Dan is a fantastical player. He's hard to predict for many players, and I had my strikers last time, but this time I'm here to get my revenge. I will get this win, going back to the #1 spot in the division, and yeah, finally be back at the 1 and start my winning streak. That's the one thing. I want to break the streak of winning, losing. Last time I won, so according to the streak I would lose, but no, mister. No, I won't allow that. We are here to win this, Dan. I'm sorry, but Dan, you're a good player, but this time I will get my revenge. That's the main part. I don't even care if I just get a 2-0 and I'm second place. Of course I would prefer a 3-0 and be first place. But the main mission is to win this guy. I won't do any fancy plays or risky plays to make it a 3-0 so I get first spot. I am fine with second spot. I just need to win with a higher differential than Dan in all my matches then. So I can still get the first place, but I want my revenge on Dan. Dan, you're one of the few players which were able to win with me. I am actually playing... no, I'm not playing Crimson again. Yeah, but the two guys which beat me with Crimson, I'm playing again. I'm playing Gio again, I'm playing Dan again. And I want to get revenge on all of them. Dan, you're the first one of these, and yeah. That's all from this video. If you enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe. Definitely give me your thoughts on that team. What would you have done? What would you have done better? Even if you just criticize and think my team is bad, let me know. I know you all want to help the Borussia Dortmund fan. I appreciate that. I can deal with criticism very well. Usually. At least, yeah, I hope. Please don't hurt me. But yeah, that's all from this video. I will see you next time. To be excited for the match. It will be a great one. I can promise to do that. And yeah, I will see you there.